Inkly is back. Huzzahs all around.
Hey gamers, how are y'all doing today? Good morning. Hello. It's been so long. It's been like 5 minutes or something like that. What's up? Hello. Hi. How are y'all doing today? And those of you who are about to come off the ad break, I don't know if Twitch is doing some weird shit. I've heard some things about them doing their ad
26
breaks or changing how they're
moments.
doing it, so that's wild. Yo, Stormy, thank you for 26 fucking months. My voice sounds coarse, dude. I have been going through the fucking ringer. I keep getting sick. I don't stop getting sick. I've gotten sick 4 times since December. Holy shit, I'm tired of it, man. I just want to be able to breathe at night. That's all I want. That's all I want, man. And it's like, at least this is like the most mild thing I've had where it's just like upper respiratory, it's just a little bit of thick snot and like, a fucking dry cough. Vitamin C, yeah. Unfortunately, I can't do much when I go to the doctor's office because it's like, oh, you're sick, but you're pregnant? Fuck you, middle finger. Go take some Tylenol, bitch. And I'm just like, okay, I guess. Yeah, time for those booster shots after the little dude's born. No, for real. But yeah, we'll talk about that. I guess perhaps let me switch to some chill music because otherwise the anime playlist is gonna start hijacking my brain. So yeah. Hi everybody, what's good? It's been so long. You're just coming off bronchitis yourself and you're struggling. Dude, it has sucked so hard. I got the flu like at the beginning of this month and I'm so pissed about it. I'm still very pissed about it cuz it sucked so hard. Yeah, blame the creature for eating all of my immune system resources for real. Oh, they're experimenting with ads with pausing if you tab out. Yeah, I saw that, and it's really dumb. And I think it's a little bit egotistical on Twitch's part because what makes you think anyone's paying attention to the ads? Like, the fucking TV stations don't try to force you into making sure that you're watching the fucking TV before playing the goddamn show that you're watching. The radio doesn't make sure that you've listened to all of their ads. You just switch to a different radio station. Fuck you. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Hi, Marrow. Thank you for the resub. Thank you, Vaxer, Stormy, and Marrow for the resubs. I really don't deserve it. Thank you. You have the worst streamer ever who like streams like maybe once a blue moon. Sorry, but I appreciate the love and support anyway. I open an Inkly stream and you just hear "fuck you." That's just the norm around here. Meow. All right, got mustache and cat ears. Today is a great day. Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it. But how are y'all doing? Cat pat combo. Cat pat. Where is Cat Pat? He's back, but that's just a theory, a game theory. Is it bad to say that I'm nervous? Because I haven't done this in a hot fucking minute, dude. You don't stream for like a month and you like completely forget how everything works. And you're like, did I start everything right? I'm not sure anymore. At least you have a damn good excuse of being on. That I do. Holy shit. What do you mean a hype train is incoming? What the fuck? Hello? Excuse me, thank y'all. You guys are so fucking awesome. Thank you. I've been also going through the ringer, but I'd rather not talk about it here and just go at your own pace. I'm sorry. We're all going through it. What a year. Am I right, gamers? What a year. Inkly, it's only February. What a year. You like the new model? Thank you. I like it too. It's very cute, very shiny, very animated. I want to use it more, but also it is... So, let's rewind a little bit of a recap. If you weren't here for when did I make this announcement? If you weren't here for this model's debut stream, that's okay. Small announcement, if you missed it on Twitter, you're not in the Discord and you weren't here for the stream at the beginning of the year. News, I'm pregnant. I am with child and, we're due any day now, smile. Yeah, this is a new model, Prism model. Yeah. But this stream ain't about that. This stream is not about that. Gregante, yeah! Not even capping. And it's been a fucking doozy. So, I have been getting sick constantly because, my immune system is just borked and you can't take shit when you're pregnant. Literally, you can't have Tylenol. You can't, they just say, here's some Mucinex, here's some Tylenol, good luck. Yeah. Does the model have a pregnant version? I don't think so. I could, we could make a stupid fuck ass asset. We could. I could just draw it as a PNG, but like, I'm not going to. Not even kidding, like for real, Inkly is now a Gundam and now a little pilot. Yeah, except the little pilot is like fucking upside down right now. I just came back from an OB visit, so appointment time, yay. She was upside down, so that was fun. Apparently she really loves putting her feet next to her fucking head. I don't know why, but she just does that. She's been doing it every single ultrasound that like we've done in the past like 2 weeks. It's been funny as hell. I'm just like, why? Why are you like this? Are you preparing for the Olympics or something? Whisper Gurren Lagann quotes at the child. I need to watch Gurren Lagann for myself, honestly. I should probably start that before I won't be able to sleep. Uh-oh. Wouldn't it be more like Metal Gear instead of Gundam? Who knows? Hi, Nova. Oh, I forgot to say hello to everybody. Let me, goodness, I haven't streamed in a million years and I've forgotten how to do this shit. Congrats to Bach for getting the technical first. Hi Bach, hi Entity, hello Vaxercon, hello Jack, hello Zero, hello Marrow, hello everyone. We're scrolling. Hello Stormy. Did I miss anything? I'm catching up slowly. Hello Casey, hello Ryan. Dude, I'm out of breath. You know you're breathtaking. Hello, Phantom. Hello, Nova. Hello, Mario. All right, let's go. I did it. Hello, Ivory. Okay, I don't think I missed. And Leo. Can't forget Leo. Hi, DX. Hello. What's good? We've been. I'm sorry, Entity. What is that spelling? I know you mean begging for years for me to watch Gurren Lagann, but why does that say bi-pegging? What do you mean that you've been bi-pegging for years, Entity? What do you mean by that? Not the bi-pegging. Oh no. So, all right, someone screenshot that and pin that in the mod chat. Oh God, I'm gonna say hi, Sleepy. Hello, hi, Whippin. Self-care, you got it. I will. I'm hydrating like a motherfucker. What sucks is that I have been drinking so much water, and then when I go to pee, it's like that is not as much pee as what I have been drinking. Where is it going? Where? It's Schrodinger's water. I googled bi-pegging and now you're on an FBI watch list again. First time. Within weeks. Oh my goodness. It's so good to see everybody. I thought that maybe 2 folks would show up. I'm very humbled every time. Every time I go live, I'm like, they've forgotten about me. They've moved on. They've got other things happening. Baby is drinking. She's drinking? She's got a drinking problem? That's crazy. Not even 1 year old yet. Not even 0 years old. She's got a drinking problem. She can't stop drinking water. The live ping stays on. Ah, you're so sweet. You guys are the fucking best. I can't even remember to unfollow people that you don't watch. Why is that so real? I need to remind myself at some point to declutter my following list because there are people that I followed from like 5+ years ago that like I'm like 90% sure don't stream anymore. Like they don't exist online. And that's sad, but like also like damn, I gotta clean that shit up because apparently there's like a following cap or whatever on Twitch, which is dumb, but I digress. Inkly, every night before I go to bed, I always pray for you, Hunkley, and your kid. Thank you, Ryan. That really does mean a lot. And honestly, specifically, me and the little one need a lot of prayer because holy shit. It's like I said, it's been a month, but we'll talk about that. So, yeah. Oh my God. I also got to do the same again, even though you did it last year. I know. Watch a whole, like, 7 people, you follow 80. I like to cycle through people. I haven't been watching as much Twitch lately. I haven't been doing a whole lot lately. I'm so so drained. Like, I thought the first trimester was bad, just being exhausted all the time. Like, first trimester, it's brutal. It's brutal when you're pregnant. I got a little bit too cocky when the second win from the second trimester kicked in, and I'm like, all right, we're doing great, getting some steam again. Third trimester fucking hit me like a truck and then started dragging me along the pavement. That's what it's been for the past month. As we say, the hubris of man knows no bounds. I got humbled so quick. Like, I go to work and then I come home and I'm like, man, I don't fucking want to do anything. I just want to lay down. My body hurts. I am sore. Rolling over to a side of my body, it takes a lot of fucking effort now. Yeah, third is the hardest from what your wife has told you. It's very true. Very, very true. Wait, what? Well, you can't be for Gart. Discord said we're all teenagers. Don't make that joke. You can get banned for that. This is true. Very, very true. But also, yeah, according to Discord, we're all like, 14 and hip now. Have you had cravings? You know what? At the beginning of the pregnancy, I'd say no. But now, here in the third trimester, I'm going to say yes. I've been craving Cheerios, I've been craving milk and cheeses, and I've been craving fruits. So what that means is my cholesterol is too high. Need some extra iron in there because I believe there's iron in Cheerios. Fruits because baby likes sugar, and extra hydration, I guess. And what else? Oh yeah, the little leech is sucking all the calcium from my body. I zoned out. Who are we pegging? Your mom. Next question. Long time no see. Hope you're doing okay. I'm hanging in there. That's just kind of the thing I've been saying for the past 3 weeks. I'm hanging in there. Life is life, and I'm just rolling with the punches. Not much I could do outside of that. Grab a Cheerios and a magnet. BRB. Whoa! Get away from the magnet. I don't want to fly to the magnet now. Your spouse used to hate peanut butter, then your son, third kiddo, came along and she craved that shit while she was pregnant with him. My one fear is consuming peanut butter, and then for whatever godforsaken reason, my child has a peanut butter allergy. Oh no. I don't know if you could have an allergic reaction in utero, but I fear it. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be the one person that would happen to, probably. Are there any foods you can't tolerate that you used to like? Okay, so this is tragic. Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. I crave Taco Bell. I still want it. It still tastes good to me. I can't fucking eat it without my stomach acids going bazonkers, okay? The heartburn sucks so bad I can't sleep at night. It's awful. They don't tell you as your body balloons to a certain point is that your stomach kind of gets shoved up towards your lungs, and then your stomach kind of starts going to the side, so it's like it starts tipping the cup, so to speak, and now your stomach acids are really close to your esophagus, and it sucks. I know. I was very bad the other day. I treated myself to a little bit of Taco Bell, but the chicken quesadilla doesn't make things trip up, and I had some chips and dip, so it wasn't too bad. I love when my internal organs can just move inside my body like that. Yeah, I know. It's just fascinating, ain't it? Peanut butter jelly time. I've been eating lots of peanut butter and jellies at work. It's good stuff. It's good stuff, man. Let's see. You don't have enough iron. You'd like to be Gajeel to eat said iron. Lamau. Congratulations on your pregnancy. Thank you. I'm excited, but also I have no idea what I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to be doing my damn best. That's what I'm going to be doing. Wait. I don't think that's how allergies works. In fact, keep eating peanuts away from babies. Wait. In fact, keeping peanuts away from babies seems to increase allergies. Oh, interesting. So what you're saying is that the second that my infant child can consume peanuts and like solids and shit like that, I just need to start shoving like Reese's in her mouth. Is that what you're saying? Great, cool. We're gonna build that immunity from a very young age because we can't be a no peanut household. We cannot. I love peanuts too much. I love peanut butter, and Hunkley loves Reese's way too much for this to be a reality, you know? Our potential Taco Bell sponsor is gone for now. For now. In the future, who knows? Ow. That was my face. That was my face, ya fucking dingus. Hello. Hi, how you doing, daddy? What's up? Bathe him in peanut butter. God, oh. Don't put the baby in the peanut butter. I remember a person you knew who had triplets. I know a lady that once had twins. Oh, wait, that was my mom. The human body is just jello once you know how it works. Yeah, it's very malleable. It's really weird. I have a fun feeling everything will fall back down when baby is out. It'll take some time. Like, of course, you know, your body builds the placenta, which is an entire organ, and then it shoves it out. And now you just kind of have an internal body wound that like takes like 6 weeks to like, I want to say like 3 months to heal, which is crazy work, but still, I'm just like, damn, we really just built an entire organ and a whole person, and then we just discarded that. Great. Good job, human body. You make no fucking sense. How is it that we are capable as a species to grow an entire human, but we can't like regrow our bones or additional limbs? Make that make sense. That's a big scam if you ask me. I'd love to have another set of arms, but no. Also, baby can't choke from allergic reaction if it's not breathing it. You're so right. You're so right. Me who used to love peanut butter and chocolates, but now as a grown adult, I got a peanut tree nut allergy. Yeah, see, isn't that a thing? Like, you can develop allergies, like once every 7 years, because like your body's cells, like they renew. They're not renew, but like all of your old cells die after 7 years. So essentially, after 7 years, you're effectively a new person. So you can develop allergies every 7 years or so. I think. Some animals eat the placenta not to waste the material. Some people like to take the placenta home and then put it in their gardens for their plants or something like that. I'm just like, my brothers keep asking, so Inkly, like, what are you going to do with the placenta? And I'm like, question mark? What the fuck kind of question is that? I don't know. I don't need it. I'm not about to eat it, bro. I'm good. Hard pass. I have standards now. If I want something nutritional and full of iron and nutrients, I'll just make myself a damn steak, okay? I'm good. Easy. Just reverse the question on them. God, no. No, thank you. I'm good. Actually, a really cool area of science is extracting stem cells from the umbilical cords and then using them to regrow tissues. Now, I have read something about like leaving the umbilical cord on the baby for as long as possible because there's like extra nutrients inside the umbilical cord. I have read about that, so that's very fascinating. So like, I guess like clamp it, but like don't rip it off immediately, you know? I don't know, man. Weird shit, the human body. Yeah, to be fair, human allergies like reroll like every decade. Yeah, exactly. If only Wolverine or Deadpool was for real, like healing factor. Yeah, for real. Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. Dude, the amount of fuck-ass questions that I have gotten since I've announced my pregnancy to people like at work is just out of pocket, man. It's the most out of pocket shit for people. I'm like, I don't think that's a question that's appropriate for the office, but okay, go off, queen. Go off. And I'm just like, why? Why are people like this? Why? Hello, Furret. What's up? What's good, little buddy? I've missed you. I can walk. They can walk. Other Pokemon can dance, but I just peed my pants and I can walk. I can walk. Hello for it. I'm so excited for Pokemon Day. I love it. Yeah, and the questions you don't like not asking before patting your tummy. Yes, I do not like people touching my stomach. Like there's only like two people I am like moderately okay. It's gonna be grandma and my husband, okay? And I guess the medical care professionals, but like they're getting paid to do that. So like that's whatever. But like outside of that, please, God, don't touch me without asking. Ugh. I don't know. Something about people. They're just like, oh my God, a baby. People will ask, like, what are you, a boy or girl? Or what are you naming them? Do you have everything? Do you blah 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 blah? And I'm just like, is your husband gonna stay home? Do you have a husband? And I'm like, what the fuck are these questions? I pray that you'll be able to sleep after the creature's being born. I am just resigned myself to, I'm probably not going to be able to sleep for like the first month. It's going to be, I'm on a 3-hour shift schedule. That's going to be the reality I live in. It's simple curiosity and it's annoying. What's crazy are the folks that like make comments about my body. Oh my God. So like every once in a while, especially because I'm pregnant, I am very, very hot right now. My body temperature is through the roof. I go outside, it's like 30 degrees out. It feels good to me, man. It feels so good. I'm like, oh, yes, this is the shit right here. I am burning up. Sometimes I'll come into the office and I'm wearing like sandals, and then my coworker has the audacity to be like, "You don't need to be wearing sandals. Your feet are so swollen. Look how fat your feet are." Like, what the fuck? Shut up! I am wearing sandals because it hurts to bend down and put on socks and shoes. What is wrong with you? It's getting on my ever-loving nerves. I'm like, please. I know that my limbs are swollen, but God almighty, stop. Let me be lazy every once in a while. God. Ugh. And then what is it? Other coworkers, they're like, oh, the creepiest one is like, oh my God, you're blossoming. And I'm like, don't put it like that. That's weird. Who the fuck criticizing a pregnant woman at a workplace? God, I have the most coworkers of all time. I cannot wait to leave. For multitudes of reasons, I cannot wait to leave. I was talking about it in the general chat of the server today, but God, there's a coworker who's new, but not really. She's from the department. Like, they've moved her from other departments, and they moved her to ours because we are so critically short-staffed right now. And God, I know other people don't like her, and I want to be nice and give her the benefit of the doubt because she's only ever been nice to me, and I try to be nice to everybody. I don't try to cause a fuss nor a stir, but oh my God, she's a yapper in the worst way possible, talking about the most pointless shit while we are slammed busy, and like there's not a moment of silence. Silence doesn't exist to this woman. If there isn't sound, she doesn't exist. And I'm like, I don't want to hear. She constantly goes, did you hear that person up front? Did you hear this person that I just had on the phone 2 seconds ago? I don't care about the fact that you're in the back of the office and the fucking industrial fan is right above you and you actually can't hear shit. Did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear? All day long, and I'm losing my fucking marbles, dude. I am a very patient woman, but I have my limits, man. Who the fuck calls pregnancy blossoming? Apparently this lady. And then with the, oh my God, you're so annoying. I would if I didn't need this place for the insurance, okay? I just need to wait it out a little longer. My insurance is incredible. But God, the people suck. How can I hear anything when you're around? For real, man. It wasn't as bad today because my supervisor was actually in the office, but she was still bad. And it's just, had a family member be asked, so what are you going to do about the wait? Not even a week after the baby is like, I can't remember if it was a rando or a husband. It has to be heated still. What the fuck, man? Like, what are you going to do about the wait? Excuse me? My body is healing? Question mark? I just had a baby. It doesn't immediately fall off? Huh? That's crazy. That is diabolical work. It is impossible for me to pee, but if I was pregnant, I would need to have a shut up and go away pat. I just wish I could wear a shirt that says, please don't fucking talk to me. Please don't. I am just here for the money. I'm not here to talk. If I were allowed to wear that, I would wear it. Which is so funny because like there's the duality of my personality, right? Here, I'm a yapper supreme, right? We like to laugh, we like to joke, but like, you guys are the kind of company that I like being around, that I like talking to. When I'm at work in a very professional environment, I am very quiet. I am reserved. I am the type of person, I don't speak unless spoken to. I'm cordial and friendly when spoken to, but I don't go out of my way to talk to people. I am just there to do my job, collect a paycheck, and go home. That's my whole MO, especially in a work environment where most of the people who work there are at least 20 to 30 years older than me, and I have no way of relating to them in life. But that's just me. That's just me, you know? So people say, like, wait, you don't like talking to people at your job? I'm like, no, I don't like talking to them specifically. Like, what's there to talk about? They like football and old people stuff. Like, they don't understand any of my interests or hobbies. The closest thing that we had to some sort of commonality was the fucking Winter Olympics. And that's about it. And I only followed along loosely with the Winter Olympics because I thought the curling drama and the hockey drama was funny as shit. You know? Ugh. My mother had to break her vegetarian lifestyle when she had for 5 years when she got pregnant with me because she started craving blood sausages so much. You don't understand how much iron that you need when you're fucking pregnant, dude. I'm not surprised. Suddenly, one of Inkly's coworkers goes, Osmanthus wine. I'd clock that. I'd be like, I know what you are. I know what you are. Yeah, they do taxes and junk. Actually, I did my taxes and junk. I can't be too much of a hater. My tax return came in today. Hunkley was on the money with that shit. He was ready. He's like, hey, listen, our tax professional messaged me, said that they've got an opening. You got your W-2? And I'm like, oh, say less. That's the hottest thing you've said in a long time. You bet I got my W-2. Slides it over romantically. So we got our tax return back. So that's huge W. On my end, I mostly hate talking with coworkers because they're all older than me and have family and kids, and I just stand there like, bro, I don't even have a social significant other, right? It's just so hard. It's hard to talk to people that like are in completely different stages of life, right? Different lived experiences, and especially if there's not much common ground as far as interests go. It's very, very hard. Hotter than when he gave you the creature. Oh, even hotter. The only thing sexier than sex is taxes, said the government agent. Oh my God. So, I'm getting distracted. You guys are the worst influences ever. Love you guys. Believe it or not, that's actually your Discord VC join sound. No way, really? Osmanthus wine? That's so funny. Unfortunately, I'm about to lose my fucking Discord Nitro, bro. And that's all by choice. I have had Nitro for months straight without breaking the streak, and I'm breaking it because, like, bro, what the fuck is Discord doing, man? What the... they're going too far with the fucking Face ID government. Send us your face. Send us your government issued photo ID. Yeah, for totally inconspicuous reasons. Yes, we want to prove that you're an adult. Hell no, get out of here. Get out of my face with that bullshit. I'm not about to pay money for that shit. No, thank you. No, thank you. I will just go back to using GIFs as the way God intended. I'm gonna miss all my emotes that I use across all the servers. But hey, maybe it's an excuse for me to clean up some of the servers that I'm not really active in anymore. You ever have those Discord servers that you only stay in because the emotes are so good? Yeah, because no, same. I am never, ever going to send them my fucking ID. No shot in hell, man. No shot in hell. Dude, you got you got my fucking debit card and it's not enough for you? Get out, leave. The fact that my account has been made for God knows how long? Really? Okay, buddy. Okay. To be frank, you can't spell taxes without sex. You're so right. You're so very right, Marrow. They're moving it back to later this year. They need to move it back to fucking never. They need to fucking have that shit on never, bro. I'd cancel if it didn't mean leaving half your servers. Exactly. Yeah. No, same. You know what's crazy? Discord motherfuckers asking for IDs and legal documents and literally doing every other fucking thing instead of raising the file limit for non-Nitro users. But no, for real. Like, what the hell, man? What are we doing? And then apparently, like, I guess Twitch has been using the Persona service that, like, people were freaking out about with Discord too. But, like, they've partnered with them for years, but, like, Persona, not the video game, don't get it twisted now, the fucking creepy-ass company that uses, like, Face ID verification bullcrap. Apparently, they're in cahoots with the government and I think OpenAI or something like that, which is... And they do not have very good security because some hackers just found some shit in the open. They're like, oh, yeah, so that's interesting. Crazy. Never saw it coming. I'm just like, what are we doing? Yeah, Amazon changing their privacy settings for wish lists. Now it literally doxes your entire fucking address. Okay, the Amazon thing isn't really surprising, but Amazon has been doxing people for God knows how long anyway, because the sellers can see your address. Like the vendors that things get ordered from on your wish list. So if someone, say, for example, a bad actor sends you something to put on your wish list, and that's something that they listed as an Amazon seller, they now have your address. So, like, Amazon was never super secure to begin with, as far as wish lists are concerned. But, like, yeah, we stay standing throne anyway because they're the actual privacy safe wish list. Like, genuinely, what the fuck is happening lately with the internet? There's no security. They want you to monitor everything that we do. That's the MO of the powers that be right now. They want to make sure that they got their thumb on our fucking pulse. They want to make sure that they get our fucking eyeballs scanned every single time we want to boot up our damn computer. You want to play Club Penguin revamped? Better give us a blood sample. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, it's a new state. It's mass government surveillance. It's so creepy. Like, bro, why? Also, hello, Snooey. Thank you for checking in. Hello. Hope you're doing well. I love surveillance states. Yeah, and apparently, what is it? There is like a proposed thing in Colorado. I was reading about this on Twitter today that apparently they're wanting to do like ID verification to access your fucking computer, like your BIOS or whatever, in fucking Colorado. So if you want to use your damn PC, you gotta ID verify. They're trying to pass that in legislation in the fucking United States. Yeah, hell no. And like something similar-ish was already passed in California. Like, what are we doing, man? Hell no. Yes, I want to give the government kernel access to my computer and everything else. Yes, I want them to know exactly what I'm doing. Bro, I'm about to like buy like some computers from the fucking 90s. We're going back a few steps. What the hell are we doing, man? What the hell are we doing? It's bad enough we can't buy computer components without it costing us an arm and leg. Now you want to stalk us? Bruh. Sorry if I'm getting a little controversial up in here, but I don't like being stalked by the government. You know, they already have enough information. Why do we need to volunteer more? Like, for what? For what reason? Creepy as shit. Anyway, I have thoughts I have thoughts and feelings. It's been, I can you tell that I needed to rant about this to someone? Because holy cow. This is cathartic. I've missed yapping. Anyway, let's change subjects. Yes, okay. So, I got completely derailed. My bad, gamers. This is an update stream. As you could probably infer from the title of today's stream, some shit has happened. I didn't actually intend to, like, I know when I made my pregnancy announcement that, like, you know, I would be like, I'm gonna stream whenever I have the energy to do so, blah, blah, blah. I genuinely haven't been intending to stream. Genuinely. But then either shit comes up or I'm just out of energy, which is what it is. But God. So let's just start at the beginning of the month, right? I get the flu. TM. Sucks balls. I'm down for a week, right? Okay. As I'm recovering from the said flu, I think it was like on a Thursday or Friday, I start getting itchy on like my the top, like on my feet and my hands and like on my arms. I'm like, that's weird. Okay. And the itchiness persists throughout the day, and it was really bad at night. I'm like, is this like a pregnancy thing? Is this like a third trimester thing? Because we're entering the third trimester, and you know, lots of weird pregnancy shit happens. I go after on Friday, I believe, I Google it, and a funny little suggestion says, hey, if you have itching in your hands and feet, you might want to mention that to your doctor immediately, because it could be an indication of a funny little condition called cholestasis, which is a thing that affects your liver and can be very bad for a baby. Yay! So I'm like, nah, WebMD, I'm just freaking myself out. It's probably nothing. I'm just getting worked up over nothing. You know, I'm just in my head. I don't want to be a hypochondriac. I don't want to bother my doctor. Saturday passes, the itching gets worse. Sunday, I'm like, okay, maybe I should mention this in the portal for my doctor. Just as a little note, like, I don't know. I literally just typed like, hey, I don't know if this is like anything to be concerned about, but hey, so I have a little bit of itching, and like for me, it was like mainly on my hands and on my legs. It was like specifically they say, if you have itching on like the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet is when it's a big concern. And I'm like, that's very, very, very specific. But, you know, I wasn't itching in those specific places. I was just kind of itching all over the body. So maybe it's like, but like there's no rash or anything. So maybe it's like some sort of hormonal crap. I don't know, man. But I mentioned it to the doctor anyway. And then the doctor's like, yeah, we absolutely we'll do some blood labs on your next appointment. I think it was like on a Monday, or was it on Wednesday? Was it Thursday? I don't know. Anyway, I go to the doctor's appointment. They take my labs, and I'm like, okay, cool. Sick, nasty pog. Everything's looking great. So they're like, all right, so the labs will come back. Like there's going to be a result tomorrow. It's probably going to show nothing, so don't even worry about it. We're going to be looking for the one next week, because that test is going to, like, it takes a few days to come back because we have to send it off site. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. The next day rolls around. I'm at work, right? It is me and the two other ladies, supervisors, out sick for the day. Okay? I'm at the front window, and I get a call from the hospital. And they're like, hey, Inkly, so we just got your labs back, and we need you to go to the hospital, like right now. And I'm like, what? Like, yeah, we need you to go to labor and delivery right now. There's something very, very abnormal in your labs, so we just need to run some more tests. And I'm like, oh, okay, great. That's totally not concerning. So I get off the phone and like, okay, so I'm like, where do I need to go? Go to the main hospital, go to this floor. And I'm like, and I'm like, okay, this floor. And they're like, they confirm this floor. Okay, great, cool. because it's in a completely different section. It's like where I've been going for my OB visits is in a separate section of the building. The actual hospital is a separate wing of the building, like 2 different sections with 2 different parking decks. It's the whole thing, right? So I'd gotten twisted and turned around before because I had to go to a different floor. That was a whole nightmare. Oh God, I don't want to talk about that. But basically, I had to go see a different OB for a different thing just to check something else because they were concerned about the baby's size. So I went to the high-risk doctor and didn't realize that they were like a couple floors up above where I was. And I had to walk around the entire hospital complex trying to figure out where the fuck I was supposed to go. And nobody knew where I was supposed to go. And I was about like almost 5 minutes late to my appointment. Anyway, I was trying to be very thorough with the lady on the phone. It's this floor in this building, right? They're like, right, okay, great. Hang up the phone. And then, and then I tell my coworkers, hey, the hospital called. They need me to come and do labs immediately. And they're like, oh God, yeah, go do what you need to do. I'm like, okay, goodbye. And I'm freaking out. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, okay. So I go to labor and delivery. I pull up to the hospital and they're like, I go to the floor. I talk to the ladies at the window, like, I was told to come here by my doctor, by my OB. And they're like, they seem puzzled. Because I don't know if they got the word or not. Like, they told you to come here? I'm like, yeah, they told me to come here to do labs. And they're like, oh, okay. We'll go down this hall and go down this hall and go down this hall. And then go to this other desk over here and check in with them. And I'm like, oh, okay, great. Cool. So at this point, I don't even know if I'm where I'm supposed to be anymore. So I'm just kind of like, was it the wrong office? We're getting to that. So I go to that desk. I eventually find my way down there after bugging some of the nurses. Like, am I going the right way to this? That they're like, yeah, you're going the right way. I'm like, great, cool. So I go and I check in at labor and delivery. I haven't been to labor and delivery before, so I have to sign in for the first time over their side. Okay, so they're like, so they want to do labs over here? I'm like, yes, by the order of my OB, they wanted to do labs because something, I guess, looked irregular. Like, okay, interesting. So, they eventually walk me over to a room and get me checked in, and they're like, okay, well, here are some stirrups. Go get changed in that and leave us a urine sample. I give them the world's saddest urine sample. There ain't nothing in there. Ain't nothing in that cup. It was like maybe like 3 drops of pee. I was a little dehydrated. Just a little. I went to the restroom before I went to labor and delivery because I didn't think they needed a urine sample. Anyway. But I'm like, oh, stirrups. Interesting. Okay. So I get changed in the stirrups. Meanwhile, I'm talking to my mom, giving her the play-by-play of what's happening. They got me in stirrups. And then like, all right, so you're going to lay on this bed over here. And then we're going to stick this needle IV in you. We're going to draw some blood for some more labs. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So we're just going to have you sit here. And they said the labs are going to take like an hour or so. I'm like, cool. So they draw my blood on one arm. I've been stuck with a needle in my forearm, and they said because of where the needle they tried to prick me one time along my forearm, but my vein rolled. So they had to get it like right in the crook of my elbow on the vein there. So they're like, okay, so don't bend your arm. And I'm like, oh, great, cool. So I gotta stick my arm straight the whole time. Wonderful. Love that. And then on the other arm, they have me on a on the fucking heart rate / blood pressure monitor. And they also got like a 2 little monitors to monitor the heart rate of the baby on my fucking stomach too. So that's great. So I've just got a whole bunch of different little machines hooked up to me. I'm like, this is totally not concerning at all. And I can't bend my arms anymore because I got the fucking blood pressure machine on one side and I got a needle in my arm that I can't move on the other. So I'm just kind of laying there like, this is weird. And like, nobody's here. And my mom offers like, do you need me to drive to the hospital? I'm like, no, they're just going to take labs. It's okay. They're just going to draw my blood. I'll probably be in and out. Probably. So I'm just sitting there. A little nurse comes in with like a little clipboard because, again, this is my first time in labor and delivery, so I'm considered a new patient to them, even though I've been working with this hospital with the other OBs for a minute. But whatever. So I have to do their sign-in sheet on a clipboard, and I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to sign my information right now? Because again, I can't really bend my left arm, so I'm just like, this arm has to be straight. I'm leaned all the way back in this bed in labor and delivery, and I have the blood pressure machine on the other, and I've got like equipment on my stomach, so I can't easily balance things on my stomach either. So I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to sign in over here? I kind of gave up. I tried. I really did try. I got like halfway through, and then I'm like, you know what? This will get done after the fact. I don't need to do it right now. Surely not. So they take my blood, and again, they say it's gonna take an hour. When I tell you they didn't come back for 2.5 hours, I'm sitting in this hospital in the dark about what the fuck is going on for 2.5 hours alone in stirrups with a fucking needle in my arm. Like they still left the IV needle in there. I'm like, why didn't they take that out? And then they also, I'm still on the blood pressure machine and the heart thing. And I'm like, this is so weird. I'm just scrolling on YouTube Shorts at this point because I'm just like, this is just the worst. And then eventually my OB comes in and they're like, okay, so good news, bad news. The good news is that we will not be delivering a baby today. And I'm like, excuse me? Huh? What do you mean delivering a baby today? They didn't tell me that was an option. What? Like, so yeah. The bad news is that your bile acid levels in your blood are some of the highest I've ever seen in my professional career. And I'm just like, what the fuck do you mean by that? What the fuck do you mean by that? So apparently, so, you know that funny little condition that I Googled the week prior that I'm like, surely not. Yo, I had it, and I had a very, very, very severe case of it. So, basically, my pregnancy just got bumped up to a high-risk category, so that's fun, and my levels were so astronomically high that it was very deeply concerning for my OB. But she's like, so, here's the game plan. We're gonna get you on a prescription. I think it's called Ursidile or something like that, which is a drug that is supposed to, like, make things calm down. So the condition that I have is called cholestasis of pregnancy, or I think it's called ICP, right? Interstasis something of pregnancy. Anyway, it's a condition that affects 1 in every 1,000 pregnancies. A lot of the causes are unknown. It just happens. Some factors come into play whether or not you are at higher risk of developing it. It's something that just kind of spawns right around the 3rd trimester due to the increase of hormones, specifically estrogen and progesterone, which can cause slowing in the liver. Or, in some cases, your liver just stops doing its job and filtering as effectively. So, that's what happened to me. What luck, yeah, I totally got so lucky on the gotcha there, gamers. Yeah. Yeah, they leave it in so they don't have to repoke if they need to do anything else. Yeah, they left that needle in there, didn't they? But yeah, It's a somewhat rare condition, and like the thing is that it's more likely to happen if you have someone in the family that has liver problems or it has had cholestasis when they were pregnant. Certain, I think it's like if you are like a Scandinavian descent, or I think it's Cuban descent, you have a higher likelihood of developing it. That's a negative on those sides, so I'm like, oh, okay. Anyway, if you have gestational diabetes, which I know for a fact is a negative because I tested negative for gestational diabetes, so I'm like, okay, well, no one in my family has ever had this condition before. I don't have this. Why did this happen? We don't know. So all we know is that I had a incredibly severe freak case of it. Eventually they gave me the prescription, and I basically have to take this prescription every time I eat, 3 times a day, every day. And it's like, apparently it's a very high dose of this shit too. So the Ursidile is supposed to be a drug that typically targets like, gallstones or something like that. Essentially your liver and your gallbladder, they work in tandem together, right? Your gallbladder makes like bile acids and salts that are supposed to go into your stomach to help break down foods and fats, right? But sometimes if your liver's not as quick or effective, some of that kind of builds up into the liver and then it leaches into your bloodstream. Once it's in your bloodstream, that can be very bad during pregnancy because, of course, it goes to the baby and the placenta, and it can increase risks of complications, specifically after around week 36. They don't know why medically. It's still kind of a mystery, but after week 36, it could cause undue stress. It could cause the baby to pass their first poop inside the womb, which is very bad if they breathe that in, because that can cause problems. And then of course it can cause stillbirth, which is one of the biggest concerns. Yeah, so it can cause a whole lot of problems, but it only becomes a big issue after week 36. But because my levels were so high, the OB was like, right now we're probably looking at a week 34 delivery, maybe. If conditions improve, then we'll try to see where we're at, but like we'll get there when we get there. Thankfully, I have been taking the treatments. I have been taking the treatments religiously, and my levels have gone down exponentially. I believe my particular bile acid level was like it was like 139, which is stupid high. Anything after 100 is critical bad. Right now we have dropped significantly. Bile acid levels are at 17. And that's after like 12 days of consistent treatments. When I picked up the prescription, the dude at the pharmacy, he kind of just looked at me, just like, so you're picking up Ursidile? And he kind of like looked me up and down because this is like something, I guess, cause, gallstones, gallbladder issues. And like, you look a little young to be, he had that look in his eye, like you look to be a little bit too young to be having gallbladder issues. And then he looks at the dosage and he's like, oh God. I had to follow up with a high-risk doctor because I needed to graduate from is the baby growing at a good rate or is she still too small? And it's like, are you on any prescriptions? And then I showed the nurse the prescription because I keep it in my purse for when I'm eating and shit. And I showed her the prescription and she's like, Ursidile. It's like, are you taking 1 a day? I'm like, no, I'm taking 3 a day. She's like, huh. Wait, let me see the dosage. She looks at the dosage and she's like, oh. I got that reaction twice. And I'm like, good Lord. Good Lord, man. Is it really that bad? God. But hey, treatment's working great. So that's going to be good. I lived through an episode of House MD. Freak case of, we don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, but here, take this pill and hope for the best. God. Leave it to me to get a rare ass condition, get the worst variant my doctor's ever seen, and scare everybody with what I get prescribed. Only for it to just magically drop off the face of the planet, in less than 2 weeks' time. Yep, totally makes sense. My mind keeps wanting to copingly make a joke, but I've just been in shock and horror hitting the most distressed Golden Freddy pose. House, Roadhouse. But yeah, it's definitely, cholestasis is not a fun condition to be in. There's a bunch of different symptoms. The first sign of it is, of course, the itching on the hands and feet, which are very odd places to be itchy in general. But in my case, I got itching all over my body, and until like the actual treatment started kicking in, I was miserable, man. I was having to take like oatmeal baths. I've been covered in lotion for the past like 2 weeks straight. Like, specialized like body cooling anti-itch lotions, because like the condition makes your body so fucking itchy, dude, and it is insufferable. I'd wake up in the middle of the night because I'd be so fucking itchy, and it's just because it's all in your bloodstream. The acid irritates your skin. It sucks. It sucks so much, but thankfully, as the levels have been dropping off and my liver activity has been calming down, more or less the itching is slowing down. It's still there, but it's not as extreme. So I noticed that it goes up if I eat anything and I don't immediately if I don't immediately follow up and chase my food with my medication, I will notice it. So I have to like take it religiously. Yeah. But it is improving. The only caveat now is that we still don't know whether or not my levels are low enough to shoot for a week 36 delivery, or if it's not enough for my OB with how critical my case was in the beginning, if she wants to do a week 34 induction. So I have to be induced very soon either way to have this baby. The only problem is I'm on week 33, my guys. I am in week 33 of pregnancy. If my doctor wants to induce me at week 34, that is next fucking week. I don't know if I'm gonna be giving birth in a week from now. And the really shitty part is that I've had 2 doctor's appointments every week since this prognosis, okay? 2 weeks. I get an ultrasound. They're checking for fetal movement. They do my vitals, and and they have to take my blood once a week, okay? Just to make sure everything's going down. My OB is out of town right now. And the nurse practitioners, they were so sweet. I love them. They were very, very nice and kind. Only problem is that I guess they're not in communication with my OB, even though it's the same building and same practice. So I don't know if I'm gonna be giving birth next week or not. So you mean any week now, any week between now and 2 weeks from now. Yeah, so I have an appointment on Monday. Oh God. So after the appointment today, the nurse practitioner, she was very, very sweet. She's like, please make sure that you go talk to the lady at the desk and make sure that you schedule the appointment with your doctor and make sure that they do an ultrasound, because there's not one on the books right now, but I know that your doctor wants to meet with you, on these days every week. So let's make sure that we get that on. I'm like, cool. I go up to the lady at the desk, and I don't know if this lady is just like, I don't know if she was new, she had an attitude or what, but like I go up and she's like, okay, I go to check out. She's like, okay, you're good to go. I'm like, okay, cool. I also need to make sure to have a scheduled appointment for next week with my OB. And she's like, oh, okay. And I need to have an ultrasound because of this condition. And she's like, oh, well, well, we're kind of full, but I'll see if I can squeeze you in. And I'm like, squeeze me in? My OB literally said 2 weeks ago, I am to come in every week, twice a week, ultrasound every fucking visit on these specific days. Like, that's supposed to be a given. Like, that was her words, not mine. So me and my mom has been coming with me to every appointment since I've got we got the word that, oh yeah, you could literally, because of this condition, we could induce you at any point if you're not showing any sign of improvement. So I'm just like, mom's been coming with me just in case they take me to labor and delivery, so I'm not alone. She's an angel, she's a saint. And I go walk up to mom, and she's like, so you got it scheduled? And I'm like, I think so. But like, the lady kind of had like an attitude or whatever. She kind of had like this attitude, and I'm just like, I don't know. And I'm checking my phone, and usually I get a notification whenever an appointment is scheduled. I know she didn't schedule that appointment. She didn't click a damn thing because I didn't get a text message as I was leaving the hospital. So I'm just like, so like, what happens if like if that lady doesn't schedule it? My mom, thank God she's familiar with medical and stuff. She's like, just it's because your OB said to come in on these specific days, just come at the time that you usually come in. I'm like, they will sort it out. They will squeeze you in because your OB is expecting you on these days. Yeah. So I'm no doctor expert. Would a C-section be easier for delivery? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out. So with this condition specifically, right now, there's not much risk to the baby at all. So ideally, they would go, they're going to try to shoot for a vaginal delivery. So they would do an induction. Now, if for any reason the baby, like, it's induction's taking too long, or, you know, it's not working, or the baby's under like stress, then they would opt for a C-section. That, to my understanding. So I just basically have to be prepared for either scenario. But ideally, they would try to induce, which means I'm going to be in the laboring process the entire time. Yay! Woohoo! This silly little acid baby of mine. Oh boy. I'm so ready just to be done with this. All I know is that C-section has bad side effects long after delivery. It can. You have to recover. It takes a long time to recover after a C-section, more so than you would from a normal vaginal delivery. So, yeah. And there are inherent risks with C-sections, but generally, at least in America, they're safe procedures. You just have to be stupid careful. My mom was the wizard at C-sections. She had C-sections like it was no man's business when she had all of us. But you have to be very, very careful. Like, you can't lift, you can't bend certain ways because you can mess up things if you're not careful. You have to really, and I mean really, follow the instructions to not overdo it and not injure yourself. Yeah. Yeah, truly the name of the creature fit their name. This creature, my little acid creature, she's gonna be the cutest. But, you know, all things considered, because of this, I get to have a fun ultrasound every single visit. So I'm getting more pictures of my baby in utero than most women will ever get in pregnancy. Usually when you have a completely normal, non-complicated pregnancy, you get 2 ultrasound visits. 2. I've had uncountable ultrasound visits. But for these, they're checking for fetal movement. So they're not like measuring her size and how much she weighs or anything like that. They're just checking to see where she's at, where she's moving. Is her heart beating? Is she doing the mimic breathing stuff that babies usually do at this point in time? So she's been moving great. She's been passing her movement tests like with a 5-minute spans. Like, usually they typically with these, they like check to see they're looking for 5 specific types of movement in a 30-minute window. She passes the movement tests in 5 minutes flat. She'd just be schmooving in there. She's having the time of her life. At this rate, you can make a 60 FPS GIF from the number of ultrasound. I could probably fill an entire baby book with just her ultrasounds at this point. I'm not even kidding. Dude. Although I got a really cool like 4D scan of like she was actually it was kind of weird seeing it on the ultrasound because it's kind of like what is it? It was forward facing image and kind of blobby, but I actually they did a 4D scan of her face and she's so cute. She got such chubby cheeks, bro. I know baby cheeks are always like very chubby in general, but she got chubby cheeks. And apparently she loves eating her arm and her feet. Apparently, like I don't know what it is about her specifically, but she had every single ultrasound visit, like for the past 4 visits, she has had her feet up to her head. And she is upside down. So yeah. So she's I don't know. She tends to favor the right side of my belly. So she does not like being on the left side, which makes a lot of sense why it feels not good when I lay on my right side. Huh? Yeah. She is just like in a weird contorted shrimp position. I'm just like, huh. She's hanging out like a bat. Yeah, she wants to be a spider person. Yeah, yeah. Little creature, our acid creature hanging out like a bat, like a true vampire. uh, it's really weird. Pregnancy is really weird, man. Okay, an ad break is about to start. I'm gonna take this moment to pee because I really gotta pee. You guys ain't gonna miss much, but we'll be back in about 3 minutes, gamers. Give me 3 minutes. Hold on. Hello, gamers. I have returned, and I apparently now have a cat on my lap. I sat down, and in frame 1, Tonka shows back
User
up again.
Mero_Hibine says, with it being a spider baby, does this mean you're going to name her Gwen Stacy?
Ooh, that's a
Or
Gwen
are you
Stacy
more
name.
of a Mary Jane kind of person? Or maybe Penny Parker? Are there any spider women with powers that involve acid, because that would be perfect?
Ooh,
Also, welcome
surely.
back from your... Wait for it. Inklypuff break.
Oh my God.
Throwing you off from the usual word ending in ink puns.
Inkly P. You know what? That'd be a great emote because, you know, it already starts with an Inkly P smile. Thank you, thank you. The cats are doing good. Tonka is a very, very needy bastard. He just wants attention, but what else is new? He wants to be on my lap more often. He wants to be on my lap, and he also wants to be brushed way more. So he's grown needier throughout the pregnancy because he realizes he's not about to be the star of the show anymore. He's not about to be attention whore number 1. He's about to be attention whore number 2. Because attention whore number 1 is brewing over here. Yeah, he won't be getting as much attention with the baby. Yes, so another thing about with this condition, right? So, you know how I mentioned that, you know, we were supposed to plan like a baby shower and shit last time we spoke? We have decided we are not doing a baby shower when we don't even know when I'm supposed to be birthing. That plan got axed so fast. Because the place that we wanted to go to, we wouldn't have been able to get the venue until like late March. And if I'm gonna be delivering mid-March or early March, then there's no point, man. So instead, what we are opting to do is to do an after baby is born celebration if everything goes well. After eventually I get some damn sleep and the baby is on a nice sleeping rhythm. We'll do something like that where people can like, you know, see the baby, we have some food, have a good time, be chill about it, right? I think that would be better. I'm not super pressed. It is a little disappointing, but it is what it is. Thankfully, some folks in the family have been sending stuff on the registry. I finally made my baby registry. Aren't you guys so proud of me? I eventually figured it out. Have a birthday party for the baby. That could work too. That could work too. But yes, there's still some things that we need to get, unfortunately. But we got most of the high ticket items, thankfully. I think the only thing that I really need to get that is the most pressing is probably a changing table slash dresser, like a changing table dresser combo, so that way I've got a place to put all the baby clothes. That's the only thing that I really need to get. But that's besides the point. And of course, the other small things. Like I need to get like a bajillion burp cloths. Do you have a decently sturdy cradle? Yes. Hunkley actually finally assembled the cradle. It was funny because my sister-in-law, she got it secondhand at a thrift store. It's a really nice build quality. I'm not super fussy about whether something is used or not, especially when it's like hardware like that. The only thing about the crib is that my sister-in-law, she bought it, and she could have sworn it came with the screws. It did not come with the screws and the hardware to actually assemble it. So Hunkley had to order screws off of Amazon, have them mailed in, and then install it with no manual. He was a gangster, let me just say. Yeah, just in case the baby decides to climb at months old, yeah. But for the time being, we'll have a bassinet. My mother-in-law just ordered that, so thankfully we'll have a bedside bassinet. So that's pretty cool. I really want to get like a little bouncer. I've been watching videos. I've been getting mom videos now. You know, newborn mom videos on my YouTube recommendation feed. On my actual streamer account, I want to iterate. Apparently, my government agent now knows that I'm pregnant. They've become privy to it, so I'm getting YouTube videos for equipment and crap. Apparently, like a little bouncer chair thing is a goated thing to have. Like you just especially if it's a mobile one and that you easily carry around. You just put the bouncer there in the bathroom when you need to shower, put the baby in the bouncer, take your damn shower, keep an eye on baby. You're locking eyes, baby just bouncing there, and you're finally clean for once. So I need to get me one of those because I'm like, I was thinking about how the fuck am I gonna do the logistics of showering if I can't keep an eye on the baby and Hunkley's at work later on down the line. But imagine sleeping and showering. I can't. Oh boy, it's gonna be so fun. I totally forgot about your Throne for the Baby funding. You totally forgot your bad. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We have it over here, Smile. If anyone, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you want to contribute, you know, it's there. It helps. Every little bit helps because, you know, I'm going to have to buy clothes and equipment anyway. And because we're not doing a baby shower, unfortunately, people are not going to know that I'm pregnant. So, there are less people IRL that are going to be contributing outside of my immediate family circles. So it is what it is. Execute Order 66. Fund the thing. Hey, even a $5 bill helps. Because guess what? That can get me some nipple cream, bro. That can help so much. I'm not even kidding, man. Oh, dear God. There's so many things. Huh? No, dude. You're making it into a sus thing, dude. If you are a breastfeeding parent, holy shit. Apparently, your titties get dry and cracked. Okay, it is a very rough endeavor. Any woman that does breastfeeding, oh boy, they are going through the ringer. Pray for them. Okay, yeah, you know. I'm not a parent and I'm not married. It's kind of standard run-of-the-mill stuff, you know. Kind of like how if you lick your lips all the time, your lips get chapped. It's kind of like that. But now imagine you have like a creature that is siphoning fluids from you all the time every 3 hours. Yeah. Gets very dry. Hide every fragile thing in before the creature breaks them. I need to get like a toy chest, and I definitely need to creature proof my display shelf of my collectible goods and amiibos, and definitely lock away the Pokemon card collection. Yes. Oh, right, Inkly. Yes. Sorry. By the way, I'm sorry if I sound really hoarse or sickly, because unfortunately, again, I am sick again. Oh yeah, that's the other thing that sucks about my condition. My OB and the high risk doctor, they both said, given your condition and given the fact that it's with your liver, that's the problem, don't take any more Tylenol or really any other pills or supplements outside of the Ursidile. So I'm just like, oh, great. If I get sick again, I'm fucked. Wonderful. Did you get one of those breast milkers? Ah, yes, breast pumps. Yes. Actually, my sister-in-law gave me 3 of them because she had a hard time producing when she first got pregnant. So she got 3 different types. She's like, one of these will probably work for you. So I have 3 different ones. I don't know which one I'm going to use, but I have them. So I'm taken care of in that department. Very, very pog. My sister-in-law was very gracious to give me a a travel system, where it's basically you have the car seat, the baby, the baby holder, like the carrying holder, and the actual like stroller. So it's like a 3-in-1 system, and they all attach to each other. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. It's okay. It's the year of the horse. Anyway, shut the fuck up, Marrow. Also, hello, Electric Knights. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing good. Thank you for the self-care as well. Pokemon starters of milk pumps. Are we going with the red one, the green one, or the blue one? Oh, God. Watch me be another freak of case nature where I am unable to I'm unable to have any milk. Oh, that's my other fear, that it's because I'm going to be induced early that I'm not going to have any milk supply. That's my other fear. I don't want to fall prey to the scam that is formula. I refuse. I don't wanna. That shit's expensive. It's a punishment because, oh, you can't make milk. Oh, that's too bad. $60 a tub it is. God fucking, why? If not more in this economy, I don't even know. The last time I looked at a formula tub, it was expensive. Hello, Black Widow. It's good to see you again. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been kind of MIA because life's been happening. But it's all good. All of this to say, though, with the health update and the fact that, I don't know if I'm going to be having a child next week or not, quite literally. Hey, so what's the game plan now with the streams and the content schedule? I hope you guys don't mind. I'm probably not gonna get very much sleep in the near future. So it's highly dependent on my mood and feelings, but otherwise, I'm probably gonna maybe pivot to offline content, like maybe YouTube. I have a YouTube video on deck that I need to publish. I need to make some shorts before, because I want them to go together. But I actually have a very nice polished video that I edited. Very proud of it, if I do say so myself. But I'm probably gonna be pivoting to pre-recorded / edited video content while I navigate being a newborn mom and also not have any sleep for the next, 6 to 7 months of my life. Yes, I am pregnant, unironically, dead ass. The other favorite stream of yours who got pregnant has not streamed since. Trust me, I love streaming and I plan to come back, but also it's highly dependent on once I find my rhythm. I'll find a rhythm and I'll get adjusted to it accordingly. I love hanging out on Yappa with you guys too much to fucking leave you guys hanging. But this is a weird transitional awkward period of life that I'm entering that I've never done before, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to navigate it, and then I will adjust accordingly. Yeah. All good. You've been watching shows while you watch streamers? Hell yeah. What shows have you been watching? I'm still trying to remember. Do you have a VOD channel? I do have a VOD channel, actually. And we have daily uploads until they get caught up. So if you are like, man, I really miss having my favorite cursed background noise. Hey, listen. Bada bing. Is that not a command? VODs. There we go. VOD channel. Go to the VOD channel. Daily uploads. Two VODs a day till it gets caught up sometime in, I think, June. So, hey, there you go. Yes, 1.0 got delayed by another 4 years. Listen, 1.0 Q4 2026, better believe it. Literally at this point, I have every asset ready to go. It's just, not the time. All good though. All good. This is an intermissionary stage, okay? We're chilling. We're chilling. I should check if I could catch her at an upcoming festival. That'd be nice. You did meet the baby. Oh, that's awesome, Bach. It's exciting though. New Inkling about to drop. Yeah, new DLC about to drop. Soon TM. At this rate, GTA 6 is going to get released before 1.0. I'm just going to, the day GTA 6 shows up, I'm just going to pull up with a new model and be like, what's up, guys? Listen, we both dropped at the same time. Did one really get released before the other? Big brain. But it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. It's gonna be nice when I return in full properly. So TLDR, we're gonna have random impromptu streams as we have. So, notification bell if you want to catch the live streams. Be in the Discord, Sometimes we yap, sometimes we play games. I've been really wanting to play that new fucking golf game, just like offline as a funny little hangout. You know, the violent golf game, the one where you sabotage each other. That looks funny as hell, and I want to play it. Other than that, yeah, YouTube channel, VOD channel, stuff coming soon. TM, the golf battle. I want to play it. Yo, Nova, you want to play? You want to play that golf battle game? You want to play Evil Golf? Dude, it looks so fun. It's the way golf was meant to be played. It's how I play mini golf with my siblings. So real, true, not clickbait. It's rotting on your wish list, dude. Dude, we need to play. We need to hop on. To this day, one of your favorite moments of your streams is when you play Genshin. Oh, your favorite clip is Walk This Lonely Road. Oh, yeah, the Traveler's emo phase. Dude, speaking of Genshin, I re-downloaded Genshin last night. I actually re-downloaded it and I got the update. Why was it 50 gigabytes? That's besides the point. So, okay, gamers. I'm torn about something. I want to play Genshin again, at least while I can, right? Because I don't know if I got T-minus 3 weeks until, you know, Creature's here, or a week. But I really eventually would like to play through and experience the story. The only problem is we started doing the Sumeru quest on stream. And, like, I feel so torn about this because, like, on one end, I want to experience the story and enjoy the game again because I love Genshin. But, like, I feel bad if I do it off stream for me. But at the same time, I'm like, but also I'm going to have a baby soon and I don't know how much I could stream. So I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? I could do like the side quests to build characters off stream and like do the non-consequential actual, you know, just like the catch up at every other area. But I'm like, but man, I want to catch up to the story. You can just record it. This is true. But is that something that you guys would want to see? Is that something y'all are genuinely interested in? Because if you guys want to catch my reaction to it, because my thing is with the Genshin streams is they go one of two ways. Either I get really distracted in conversation with you guys and we get fucking nowhere in the game story, or I accidentally neglect you guys for a little too long and I get lost in the sauce of the game. It's all up to you. Or play in your own time. But remember, I'm in Sumeru. That's a lot of videos. Your satisfaction with the game is the priority. I'm just like, I know some of y'all really want to see me react to whatever the fuck is about to happen in Sumeru and in Fontaine. I know. I'm so torn. But also I just want to binge play Genshin again. All it took was for them to go back to Mondstadt and then show me a beefy little himbo that's got a drinking problem. And that was all it took for me to get back into Genshin. I saw that Varka promo and I'm like, dude, I'm going to play Genshin again. The Hilly Trail is the narrator. This is true. I could record and share the best bits only. Oh my god, my poor SSD. It's about to get abused, bro. But because I'm recording, I can definitely blitz through a lot quicker. I'm just gonna get... There's gonna be so much ADHD exploration that I'm gonna have to cut out of the edit. Oh my god. Oh, hang on. I'm so sorry. Let me mute for a moment. I have nastiness in my nose that needs to get cleared. Sorry about that. Ugh. Like I said, I'm sick again, and now I can't take NyQuil. No, not NyQuil. What am I saying? I haven't been able to take NyQuil this entire pregnancy. Now I can't take Tylenol. Lamau. Okay, Varka is great and all, but have you seen that Jean pose? The Jean pose? Is Jean in the apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur? Does she have the whole club looking at her? Hello? Yup. Also, hello, Vendetta. What's good? How's it cooking? What's shaking, bacon? Boots with the fur. Hold on, let me find the picture requested. Please do send. I am very curious. What Jean picture? Oh no, Twitter's just overreacting over the trailer again. I swear your entire Twitter feed was filled with it. I must have... Damn, Twitter knows that I'm not exactly into Genshin fully just yet. Although it knows that I am into Animal Crossing and I'm curious about Minecraft again because I'm getting shitloads. Like every other post is Animal Crossing build and a Minecraft build. And it's like every other post alternating. I'm like, dang, my feed is so aesthetic right now. It's great. Minecraft Arc 3.0. I'm not going to be coherent. I'm not going to make anything worth making, bro. Off of 3 hours of sleep at a time. Holy cow. Posted in the media channel. Let me see. I'm checking it immediately. A finished build for once. Shut up. Shut. Just because I haven't finished, 6 of the builds that I've made in Quest, it doesn't mean that I don't finish my builds. You'll just never see them. They're finished in my head. They're finished in my dreams. They're just not finished in game, Smile, because I have to grind for all the fucking crap, And then I gotta figure out where to put that crap. Shut up, Discord. I don't want Nitro. I hate you. I hate you, Discord. I don't want Nitro no more. Oh, dear Lord. Oh my God. Holy cow. Holy Jesus. That's a pose, Mrs. Jean. Mrs. Jean. Hello? Excuse me? Dadgum, girly pop. Listen, she bad. Listen, Jean, my girly pop. I would. Next question. Oh my goodness. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you don't, whatever, man. Whatever. Have you seen that new Minecraft expired game? Oh yeah, Hightail or something like that? I have seen it. I did not play it because I'm like, listen, why play a Minecraft knockoff when Minecraft's right there? Is that bad? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Rabbit hole Miku, anyone? Oh, whoa. Jean is 100% the overworked mom in the Mondstadt family. She really is. She is so done with Varka's crap. Like, bro is back in office for 2 seconds. And he's like, let me go sneak out and go drinking. And Klee, that little enabler, that little brat. And then Jean's got like a stack of paper like, hey, finally, can you sign? Where the fuck did he go? He's literally the dad that is going on a fucking milk run, man. He's like, oh, sorry, I gotta go. Running away from my responsibilities. And I say this as someone who has not seen him before in game. All I know from him is his passing mentions in Mondstadt from like chapter 1. That's about it. I know nothing about what happens if he's involved in the Nod Cry quest or whatever, man. I know nothing. I hate it. Don't you hate it when you have like deep-rooted snot and it's like in the very, very back of your fucking nostril, like right by your eyeball, and you're like, I feel it there. I feel it there. And it's not moving no matter how hard I blow my nose. Ugh. Awful, man. Speaking of Klee, I can't believe we are finally seeing Alice. She's real? Alice is real? Holy shit. No fucking way, dude. Oh my goodness. Is it crazy? I see so many characters in the Genshin roster. I'm like, who the fuck are these people? Who are you? That's me half the time, and I'm like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Oh my gosh. I got a lot of catching up to do. I'll have so much content. But also, my only other thing is like, if I make videos of me experiencing the story, the only caveat is that I'd be making videos in the middle of a playthrough. That's like starting a let's play from like the middle. Imagine we stream like Resident Evil, right? Up to a certain point, and then like I start uploading the YouTube series in the middle of that let's play. With no context. The YouTube crew is gonna be so confused. Inkly, yes. Yes. Uh-huh. I mean, no one cares about Gidge's story pre-Sumeru. Oh. Well, that's great. Cool. So, no one cares about Sumeru up to the point where I'm at then, right? Is that what you're saying? God, my sinuses are going fucking haywire. I'm also getting very tired. I do not have the stream. What is the word I'm looking for? I don't have the stream and stamina anymore because I am, again, very tired all the time. Yeah. So it's during Sumeru that the story gets good. Yup. Noted. Noted. Big 5 for the Inklypuff. Stamina. Yeah, stamina. I was gonna say libido. I'm like, that's not the right word. That stream libido's not a thing. No, not on this platform. Yeah, it might be time for me to go honk shoo me soon. Actually, I say that, but Hunkley's gonna be coming home and I need to make dinner. I haven't eaten yet, so I'm gonna probably make some quick, easy, dirty dinner, and then I'm gonna go catch some Z's. This was mainly supposed to be a short yapping stream anyway, and to kind of give you guys an update. So TLDR, pregnancy's going good. I might give birth in a week, or maybe not, maybe 2 weeks if things are looking good. My health was out of whack. Sorry for abandoning you guys. It's been a month. We're gonna start doing YouTube stuff. And I guess Genshin will be recorded from here on out. Smile. Yeah. You still have Friday to deal with. Yes, this is also true. Hunkley can prepare Spyrus's bean soup. God, no. Not the bean soup. my libido, my mosquito. What is that? Is that a song? It's okay. Health and baby come first. Thank you. Guys are so sweet and so understanding. I really am lucky to have such a nice community. You guys are fucking amazing. Good soup. No. If you could only see the horrors that Spyrus comes up with, he shows us his concoctions. We really need to get that man a cauldron because he's a fucking witch making things that are unholy and eldritch abominations. Like bros putting mayonnaise and Worcestershire sauce and a bunch of other different sauce like soy sauce and mixing it with chili beans and chili mac cut from a can. It's disgusting. It's gross. It's wrong. It's unnatural. And he calls it food. The man from Beans and Toast Land calls it food. I refuse. The song smells like Teen Spirit by Nirvana. Oh God, no. Oh shoot. You know. I have for gore. I need to listen to that song, man. I need to listen to it to remember how it goes. I'm at this point where like I'm forgetting things all the time too. It's not great. Pregnancy brain is real, dudes. Like, I was already a very forgetful individual, but God, I'm like, okay, do I have my key? Do I have my house key? I literally, God, before I hop off, what was it? Was it 3 weeks ago? 4 weeks ago? I come home, no, it was before I got the flu. I come home from work, and I'm like, man, wait. Where's my lanyard? And then I realized I left my lanyard with my house key inside the house. I had forgotten that I had left it, and then I was basically, I had to, like, do Apple Pay to, like, fucking get food that day. And it didn't dawn on me. Hunkley was at work. I don't have a house key. And I'm like, oh no. So I'm just like, well, oh, so I'm trying to make sure that I keep things in order. I had to call my brother-in-law because he has a spare key to the house. I'm like, hey, do you mind swinging by my place really quick? Because I don't have a house key on me. How embarrassing. How embarrassing is it to call your brother-in-law to get into your own damn house? And Hunkley had already left for work that day. I couldn't call him. So, whoopsies. Oh, well. It's okay. I eventually got in. So, it's cool. It's all good. It's all good. You always have to double check everything. Your memory is bored. I have to, like, triple check everything. I have to triple check everything. And even then, I'm like, did I do that? Did I do that right? I don't know. Me at work has been a struggle, to say the least. I'm like, I should have taken my OB's suggestion and, like, gone on medical leave, like, last week. I should have done it. Why didn't I do that? Why am I like this? I just wanted to have as much time with my baby as possible. I didn't realize that I would be struggling so much at the office. And God, we don't have close parking, so I have to walk up like a flight and a half of stairs and walk across an entire building to get to my department. So, yay! And it hurts to move. It, like, my abdomen is sore. Like, if I walk too far, I get sore. It hurts. Anyway, I'm yapping and rambling. Sorgy. I forgot I need to stream. Smile. Yes. Stretch. Thank you. Need to focus. What is focusing anyway? Stretch. Stretch. Ow. Oh, that's my neck if you couldn't hear that. Everything is super stiff. Also, another symptom of mine that I have developed is also part of the reason why I can't do a lot of the stuff that I normally do is I have, I guess, developed what is the word I'm looking for? Not arthritis. What is it? What is that condition when, like, the tendons in your wrist get all fucked up and, like, really stiff, intense? Carpal tunnel. That's the one. Carpal tunnel. I have developed carpal tunnel. Apparently it's very common in pregnancy because of blood pressure and bullshit. So my wrists are so stiff right now. Like, I can't even kid you. If I bend my right wrist a certain, or I bend my thumb a certain way, it, like, shoots pain up my wrist, up my arm. Yeah, it's pregnancy related. I asked my OB about that. It's like, is this normal? Like, yes, unfortunately, it is very normal. It's something about the blood pressure and the stuff because of, like, how things work and stuff, and everything's swollen. So yes, there's extra pressure there, and it hurts. And I'm like, oh, great. That's just lovely. Yeah. Oh, congrats. Oh, thank you. Yes, I am pregnant. I might give birth next week. Not even kidding. Don't know, though. That's up in the air. I'm just here, man. I just work here. Kill me. Oh, and that's my husband. He is home. Hello, my dear. Hello. I am streaming right now for the first time in, like, a month and a half. Do you want to say hello to the children?
Sure.
Hello. I know you're tired.
Hello.
Hello. It's him. They haven't heard from you at all this year, actually.
Dang.
I know, it's been so long.
What up, Reanimus?
Yeah. I'm just giving them the lowdown that, might give birth in a week, might not, We just live, laugh, loving.
Do we have a due date?
No, we don't, because we were dealing with nurse practitioners this week. And they evidently did not communicate with the doctor. And they're like, well, your levels have been going down. But, like, just be prepared next week is what the nurse said. So, yeah. I love
Yeah,
you.
me too.
All right. Did
I
you
love
eat?
No, I'm gonna make a pizza or something.
No, I'll make some food. I'm about to hop off anyway.
Very well.
Yeah.
I love you.
All right, yes, sir. Yeah. He is so tired. I could tell. He's just like, I want to go to sleep, man. He's had a long day. Poor guy. And he's also under the weather. I will forever be shaking my fist at my brother-in-law and my sister for getting him sick and then getting me sick. At least this is like minor, but still I'm just like, why? I just want to be done with this. I just want to take Tylenol, man. I want to be able to enjoy a nice little treat of NyQuil and go to sleep. Is that so wrong, man? Anyway. But yeah. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's go find someone to raid. Who is awake at this hour? Does anybody I know, are they live? Do they exist? Are they real, perhaps? Let me see. My brain. Hey, do you guys want to see someone's first Hollow Knight Silk Song playthrough? Do you want to see some Hollow Knight? Okay. I offer you. Okay, well, actually, no. We're gonna. The Silk Song starting. They just started. So you know what, Pog. We're gonna go say hi to Ryusei. Ryusei is very cool. He's very nice. Part of the Hag crew. He's super nice. Please make sure that you don't, if you are familiar with Silksong or Hollow Knight and you know things, don't spoil it for him. Just enjoy the experience. No backseating. You know, let him figure things out. Let him figure out all the little secrets. Yeah, let him get good. But yeah. Go to the Discord for silly fun. Follow the YouTube channel for videos and the VOD channel if you want to hear my voice every single day until further notice. Smile. Otherwise, I'll see you guys when I see you. I'll probably have a newborn child the next time I stream. So that's going to be fun. You guys have yourself a good one in the meantime. Let's get on with this silly little thing called a raid. So, there you go. Yes, thank you for hanging out, Nova. You guys have yourself a wonderful night. Love your faces. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you around. Until then, I'll see you later, navigators. Bye-bye.